So little Aaron's birthday is coming up on Sunday. Just to make sure, are you positive we won't be a bother?
Hey there, Mrs. Anderson. Of course it's okay. Aaron is also looking forward to seeing his grandma, so you have to be there.
Are you sure? Aren't you feeling a bit under the weather? I heard from Nathan that you've been bedridden for a few days.
That's true, but I've recovered and think I'm in perfect condition. So you don't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly fine.
If you say so, I'll leave it at that. So, how do you guys like the house after finally moving in? I'm guessing you might not like it because it's such an old house.
No, it's actually very nice. It's way bigger than any apartment we can currently afford. Also, now I can barely hear Nathan's heavy footsteps or him being loud, which is a big help. Also, I'm thrilled to be able to move into an actual house and not an apartment.
I'm so glad that you feel that way. My husband and I thought you lovebirds would think it was too old-fashioned to live in. So we were a bit worried. The house has wooden floors, coal chutes, and a fireplace. So I thought maybe you kids wouldn't get used to it.
It's similar to my parents' house, so I'm sure I'll be able to take good care of it.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. Also, when moving into a house, I think it's important to think about being friends with your neighbors. But it's all right to go at your own pace, okay?
Everyone has been so kind. It's been effortless for us to settle in. How is it on your side? Living in an apartment instead of a house?
It's pretty all right, actually. We don't have to worry about taking care of our garden anymore. Shopping is also easy because we're in the city. I thought the space would be too small for just the two of us, but it's just right. I was just talking about that with my husband, and he said the same thing.
Cleaning an entire house must have been tiring for you.
It really was. But now, I guess you have to take care of the cleaning now. It's even harder to clean the places that are damaged from old age, right?
Actually, so far, I've only cleaned the living room, bedroom, and dining room.
It's okay. You should take your time. Also, feel free to remodel any part of the house if you'd like.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. I'll clean up a little bit more before the birthday party.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of home you and Nathan will make. Guess I'll see you guys on Sunday then.
Hey, Amelia, I want to eat some meat tonight. I'm pretty hungry today, so try to make a big meal for me, would you?
A meat dish, got it. Then maybe I'll make some homemade burgers.
Why do you always think of burgers when I ask for some meat? All you do is fry up the frozen patties. That's not the same as homemade burgers. I need you to stop being so lazy when you cook.
But last time you told me it was delicious, no? You always devour the burgers I make, so I thought you enjoyed eating them.
Yeah, but you can't keep giving me the same exact burgers all the time. Maybe try making them from scratch this time around. Can't you even do that for me once in a while?
Yeah, I guess I can, but while I'm cooking, Aaron needs my attention, so I can't keep my eyes off of him. That's why I try to cook in as little time as possible.
You're a stay-at-home mom, correct? You're always using pre-made food, just so you can make your life a bit easier. You say you do it because we have a child now, but isn't that taking it a bit too easy? Aaron likes YouTube, so if you just let him watch it while you cook, surely he'll keep quiet. Come on, do your job better.
There are times when he watches it and when he isn't interested. It's pretty rare to have a child that can always stay focused on one thing. Also, I don't think it's an excellent idea to have him watch videos all the time.
That's just an excuse.
It's not an excuse. You know what? Okay, I'll do as you say and make dinner from scratch.
Much appreciated.
Oh, by the way, your mom messaged me. She said she's looking forward to Aaron's second birthday party.
Aw, next Sunday?
Yeah, she also asked if I was feeling better. Your mom is so kind.
That's just her being snark.
What's that supposed to mean?
What she really means is that you can't even take care of your health while being a stay-at-home mom.
I don't think that was the case.
At the very least, can you be a proper housewife on our son's birthday?
Proper as in...
I mean, don't leave the room messy like you always do. I don't want people to think I'm sloppy. Be sure to clean the rooms that haven't been cleaned up properly.
But it's only been 2 weeks since we moved in. Just the rooms that we'll be using are enough, isn't it? Since I was pretty sick the past few days, I haven't started on any of the rooms we haven't used yet.
My parents always told me that cleanliness is next to godliness. They were so generous to give us their house to live in. If you're true wife material, the least you could do is clean it up nice and tidy, right?
I'm trying to do it all a little at a time. But this is our first time as a family in a house and not an apartment. So there are places where I still can't clean so well. I have a few more days left, so I'll try my best.
You're at home all day long and have so much free time.
Okay, I got it. I'll definitely clean up. You've made yourself clear.
Also, make sure you start making well-prepared, balanced meals. Stop serving the food you get at the deli and the supermarket, okay?
But I was thinking of buying some small appetizers or something. Is that no good too?
Of course it's no good. Do you want my parents to think we constantly feed Aaron ready-made food?
I was planning on using some time to prepare some chicken meatballs and some mac and cheese. Also, would anyone even think like that over just some appetizers at a birthday party?
I'm telling you because I know that my parents will likely think like that. If the cakes and appetizers are store-bought, and you only prepare just a few handmade dishes, you'll be seen as a failure of a wife.
Okay, I'll make some more dishes for the party then?
You never do anything right unless I tell you to. Since Aaron was born, you've gotten much lazier by the day. Even when I come home, I'm always disappointed to see the messy rooms.
I clean as much as possible. But Aaron always takes out his toys from his toy box. And as soon as I clean up, he messes it up right after.
Then just make sure he doesn't play with the toys when you know I'm on the way home. He's still small. Just hide the toy box in a place he can't get to. Use your head a little.
Okay, I'll do something about the toys. But just so you know, if I hide his toys, he'll find another way to keep himself busy. Even if I tell him no, he'll throw the cushions around and even rip up all our tissue rolls.
Sure, but isn't it your job to keep him quiet? First you're being lackluster in the housework, but now even raising our child? It's about time you stop being lazy and act like a proper housewife.
I don't think that I'm lazy at all.
Arguing is really the only thing you're good at, huh?
Sorry, I'll be the housewife that you want. I will also do my best to take care of our child.
Yeah, please do that. Because as of now, it seems that being lazy is the only thing you're good at. I'm making money for the both of us so you can focus on being a good housewife. If you can't even cook and clean well, then we're gonna have some issues. I'm working hard for our family, so you have to work hard too. I'll be home earlier than usual today. I want you to make sure the water is warm. I want to take a bath. And I want to eat dinner soon after, so please prepare something.
Okay.
Are you in a lousy mood still?
Of course I am. I work so hard at home for our family, but you humiliated me in front of your mom and everyone else. Why did you have to say such things? About how I'm a useless housewife? I even told you to stop, but you had to continue about how I'm terrible at cooking and how I don't clean enough? How could you say such things about me in front of your mom and everyone else?
Would you relax a bit? I thought I'd lighten up the mood. It was just a joke. Get over it. What are you getting worked up for?
I just told you exactly why I'm getting worked up. Look, I've been looking after Aaron 24/7. I do all of the housework. You don't do anything to help me on your days off.
I work for our money, so I shouldn't have to do your job for you.
I'm pretty sure everyone was taken aback.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm sure some of my family felt bad for me. Well, this is good. Just means from now on you have to do a better job with the housework.
I am not laughing with you. Oh, your mom just messaged me. She's asking if she can come over. Do you have any idea why she would want to come over now?
Maybe she's worried and wants to talk about you being a better housewife.
I wonder if that's the case. I should tell her it's okay to come over, right?
Yeah, of course. My mom is a professional, so maybe you can learn a thing or two from her. She did the housework and raised both me and my little brother with no problems. So make sure you have a pen and paper near you so you can take some notes.
I wanted to try and do things my own way, at my own pace.
Here we go again, another excuse. My mom never complained as much as you do. You have to fix your attitude first if you want to see any real change. You need to become a better wife for me as soon as possible. Why weren't you and Aaron at home? Also, for some reason my house key won't fit. I can't open the front door. Where are you guys?
I'm having dinner with your mom right now.
Excuse me? If you're going out, you need to let me know. I didn't say you could go anywhere. Besides, I told you I was coming home early today, didn't I?
Your mom said that eating out from time to time was important.
Okay, I get that. But why didn't you invite me? But more importantly, I can't enter the house. Wait a minute. Did you put my suitcases out on the lawn? What is all this? Can you explain? Why'd you put them outside? It's gonna get dirty.
Oh, your suitcases. Your mom threw them out. She also changed the locks so that you wouldn't be able to get in.
What? Are you serious? What's going on?
Oh, your mom's gonna talk to you now. She says she has something she wants to talk about with you.
Okay.
Nathan, you need to get a grip.
Mom?
That's right, it's me. I feel awful towards Amelia, and I'm so ashamed.
What? What are you talking about?
Your attitude towards her. You left all the burden of housework and raising your child on her. She doesn't even have any alone time for herself.
What's this all of a sudden?
At the birthday party yesterday, I was appalled by what you said about Amelia, so I came to hear the whole story today, only to find that you push every single thing onto Amelia. I didn't say anything at the party because it wasn't the time and place. But in the moment, I really wanted to shout some sense into you.
What are you talking about? I do that because she's at home all day. Doing chores and taking care of Aaron is basically her job.
Are you stupid? Could you remind me who his parents are? Does he only have a mom?
He's also my son.
Exactly. Then why is Amelia the only one raising Aaron? He is 2 years old now. That's one of the most challenging times when caring for a child. At that age, children barely listen to what you tell them. So how can you just sit back and do nothing?
I work all day, and as I said earlier, Amelia is a stay-at-home mom. Isn't it a given that she does all the housework and cares for Aaron?
I was also a stay-at-home mom, but your father did his part too, you know.
Did he really?
I had time to myself to go to the beauty salon, and even time for window shopping. Your father did his best to make that time for me. Compared to you, what do you do for Amelia?
Well, when I get home, I play with Aaron too.
You only do that because you have free time, correct? You complain if you get pre-made food? Whenever you see the mess Aaron makes, you only grumble about it and leave it up to Amelia to clean it up? A wife doesn't need a husband like that.
That's up to Amelia to decide. Don't speak for her as if you know what she needs. Amelia and Aaron live a pleasant life because I work for our money and put food on the table.
That may be so, but since you don't seem to get it, your father and I will instead support Amelia and Aaron with the money you would have given them. So you need to get out of the house, effective immediately.
What? You can't be serious right now.
Oh, did you forget? The house is still in your father's name. We were thinking of handing it over to you in the near future, but we thought we would put it in Amelia's name instead.
I'm your son.
So what? Do we have to give our inheritance to you? As you should know, we could transfer property rights to whomever we please.
Even so, giving it to Amelia over your own son? Don't you think that's ridiculous?
Amelia's the one that decided to marry you and become your wife. But if she continues living with you, one day she will surely reach her breaking point. And when that time comes, I want to make her life a little bit better because she will know that she will always have a roof over her head.
Why are you on her side so much? Do you not like me or something? I'm your flesh and blood.
Of course. I adore you. But that's exactly why you must get your act together. Also, Amelia got married to you and gave me a grandchild. So, of course, she is very important to me. Maybe in the old days, it was natural to think that the woman must do everything in the house. But raising a child is hard, and there are times when you just simply need some time for yourself.
I think it's strange that you would feel that way towards your own child. A mother must look after her child.
You can say that because you haven't experienced taking care of Aaron 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Of course, you don't want to have negative feelings towards your child, but at the same time, you want time to relax. No wife would ever be happy if all the husband does is blame everything you do, regardless of how hard you try. You should be Amelia's stronghold, her rock. Isn't that also your job as a husband?
I have my own problems too. I work all day and come home with no energy left.
But you have the weekends off from work, right? And holidays too? You have time to go shopping and enjoy your alone time. And when you get home, your meals are prepared and even your bath is drawn for you. You don't even do your own laundry, but you always have clean clothes to wear. But Amelia doesn't have a day off or time for herself, right? Would you be able to take her place for even a day?
I don't think it'd be as difficult as you say. I may not be able to do it, but using that as a reason to kick me out of the house, don't you think that's going a bit too far?
You can't even properly communicate with Amelia. I read some of the messages between you two. You never listen to what she says.
Okay, but how do you expect me to live from now on? You expect me to sleep outside on the streets?
You're an adult. Figure it out yourself. Tomorrow I'll be going to the house and babysitting Aaron, so Amelia can finally get some time to herself. And you're not allowed just to show up, so make sure you stay away.
Please, hold on just a minute.
I'm giving the phone back to Amelia. I've said everything that I wanted to say. Also, your father feels the same way.
I still can't believe it.
So, Nathan, that's how I've decided that we need to live apart for a while. Of course, I know that you have a hard time at work. That's why I couldn't say it to you back then. But all I wanted you to do was just help me out a little. Now Aaron is around the age where he needs more attention, and it's just really tiring for me.
If that was the case, you should have told me before. I can't read your mind, you know.
If I did say something about it to you, you would have just said that I'm making excuses again, wouldn't you?
I'm sorry. Hearing you say it, I understand now. I just have to help take care of Aaron, right?
It's not just about helping. It's understanding that taking care of Aaron is your job just as much as it is mine.
Let me ask you something. You're kicking me out of the house. Don't tell me that you're planning on divorcing me or something.
That's entirely up to you.
Up to me?
If you don't change, then it's as your mom says. Maybe one day I'll reach a breaking point. I don't want that. I want all three of us to live together happily. That's why I need you to make some changes.
Okay, I'll do it. Whatever it takes. Whatever you need me to do, I'll change for you.
Also, you need to stop looking down on stay-at-home moms. Of course, I think there are some things that I think I need to improve on, but I hate when you talk about me like I'm a waste of space.
I'm really sorry. I never meant to treat you like that. I'll be careful from now on. So please, just give me one more chance to make it right. Don't kick me out of the house, please.
Actions speak louder than words. So I'll only allow you to come to the house on the weekends. In return, can you do all the housework and take care of Aaron when you come?
What?
On my only days off? Don't you want to live together?
Yeah, of course I do, but can't I do a little bit of housework and look after Aaron while living with you guys?
If we do that, there's a chance that you might go back to how things are now. Before marrying you, I also used to work a job myself. I know how tough it is, but you've never experienced what it's like babysitting by yourself all day, have you? I guess you're right, but
Even if you're suddenly telling me to go live by myself, I doubt I'll even be able to do much housework. So to be honest, I'm not so confident in babysitting by myself.
you've had a lot of opportunities to look after Aaron up until now. And if you really want to live together with us again, you will surely be able to do it. right? It's your time to put in some effort. Aaron and I will be waiting for you to become a better husband and father. Okay? After that, my husband Nathan came by the house only on the weekends while living in an Airbnb. It only took him a couple of days to make a mess of the places he stayed at. Sometimes messaging me, saying he can't make dinner. Nathan tried babysitting, but he soon gave a heartfelt apology after being too exhausted looking after Aaron on the weekends. But since I finally heard him say that he never thought being a stay-at-home mom would be this hard, his mom and I agreed to let him back in the house, as long as he lasted one more week. After finally coming back home, Nathan started looking after our son without me having to say anything. He even started doing the laundry. It's been a tremendous help. From the standpoint of being financially supported by my husband, I guess I felt burdened by being just a stay-at-home mom. However, Mrs. Anderson taught me that families work with, not against, each other. She helped me reaffirm myself as a working member of my family, and that I also support us just as much as Nathan does. From now on, I would like to properly sit down and have a constructive conversation with Nathan so that we can be a stronger family that can raise our little Aaron. And I want to be a strong and kind mother, like my mother-in-law, Mrs. Anderson. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more.
Mina, why the hell are you not home right now? Tell me where you are. You didn't tell me that you would be leaving the house today.
Oh, hey Mark. I didn't expect a text from you at this time. You're home right now? How come? I thought that you would be at work.
Are you stupid? There's no way I would have work today. Stop making weird assumptions like that. I told you that today was an important day.
Wait, what? Why would you not be at work today? It's a weekday. I think it's normal for me to assume that you'd be at work today. Was there something important happening today? I can't think of anything.
You really are blunt, aren't you? I hate stupid people like you. I told you that my mom is moving in with us today. There's no way I'm going to be working on a special day like this. I decided to take the entire day off today. I used some of my paid holiday so that I could get today off.
Wait, what did you just say? Your mom is moving in with us? You're not serious, are you?
Of course I'm serious. Didn't I tell you about this a little while ago? I definitely told you that my mom is moving in with us today. I also told you that all of her belongings would arrive at around lunch today.
I don't know anything about this. I'm pretty sure we never had a conversation like this at all.
We definitely had this conversation. I clearly remember talking to you about it. I even asked you if you could help out with unpacking all of her belongings.
Wait, hold on a minute. I don't remember anything about this at all. I think you forgot to tell me about it. There's no way I would forget about something so important. You never told me about this. I never agreed to do this either.
Oh my God. I can't believe that you weren't listening to me. I definitely told you about this. It's either you weren't listening or you forgot about it. Either way, it's your fault and not my fault.
I just told you that there's no way I would forget about something that important. Tell me when you talked to me about this then. Where were we when we had this conversation? I've never heard about your mom moving in with us before. Isn't this something that we should discuss together before we make a decision about it? It's not the kind of thing that you can just decide by yourself. We're a married couple. We should be making decisions like this together.
There's no need for me to discuss this with you at all. This has been decided over 6 months ago. There's really no need for me to check if it's okay with you. My mom is going to be moving in with us regardless of your opinion. I definitely told you about this as well. You should be grateful that I even bothered to tell you about this.
Of course you need to check with me first. Your mom moving in with us is going to be a huge change for all of us. I'm pretty sure that you just forgot to tell me about it. I know that you're a very forgetful person. You've forgotten to tell me important things countless times in the past. Stop making this my fault. You're the one that made the mistake. I really don't like it when you make important decisions like this without me.
I can't believe that you're trying to blame this on me. It's so obvious that you were the one that forgot about it.
Just admit it already. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Also, is it just your mom that's going to be moving in with us? Could you please just tell me everything that's happening? Have you really thought this decision through at all?
Of course I thought about it. I really need you to be quiet and start coming home right now. There's not much time left till all my mom's belongings arrive here. You better get home in time to help me unpack all the boxes. You're my wife. You should be helping me out with these kinds of things. I can't believe that you would leave the house on such an important day. It's so irresponsible of you to do that.
I wasn't being irresponsible at all. I had no idea that she was even going to move in with us today. I also told you that I was going home to my parents' house today. I told you this a long time ago. You should have known about it already. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm going to be able to come home to help you out.
You better come back right this moment. I never heard about you going to visit your parents. Stop making up lies like that.
Oh my God. I definitely told you about this.
No, you didn't. I can't believe that you forgot to tell me about this. You made the same mistake again. I knew that it was you that was forgetful.
What are you talking about? I definitely had this conversation with you. I'm just lost for words. I can't even be bothered to argue with you anymore. How many times do you plan on repeating this? I'm starting to get tired of you.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
I'm tired of having these pointless arguments with you.
Well, you need to stop being so forgetful then. We never would be arguing about any of this if it weren't for you. This is all your fault.
You always do this. You always blame it on me. You're always the one in the wrong, but you try to blame it on me every single time. You always say that I was the one that forgot about it. This is how you've always won these arguments against me. How about admitting that you're wrong for once?
Stop trying to change the subject. This isn't what I want to be talking with you about right now. I was telling you to come home and help me out.
Yeah, this is what you always do. As soon as you start losing the conversation, you switch subjects. I'm really getting tired of this. I don't think I deserve this treatment.
Just shut up, would you? You're my wife. You need to listen to all orders. I really need you to come home so that you can help me out.
I already told you that I won't be able to do that. Are you not able to read or something? I'm pretty sure that I clearly told you this already. I'm at my parents' house now. I'm not going to come all the way back. I literally just got here.
I don't care when you got there. I want you to start heading back here right now. This is an order from me. You better listen to what I say.
I do not like being talked to like that at all. I told you that I would stay over at my parents' house tonight. My mom isn't feeling too well, so I'm going to be taking care of her. I let you know about all this in advance.
Actually, you didn't tell me about this before. This is the first time I'm hearing about all this.
You're just unbelievable. I guess I'm going to have to record our conversation every time I say something important to you. Then you wouldn't be able to make up excuses like this. I'm tired of you not admitting to your mistakes.
You better not be mocking me. I am not going to forgive you for this.
That's not what I'm doing at all. Stop twisting my words again. You really are a difficult person to have a conversation with.
That's it. I've had enough of talking to you. Don't even bother coming back home today then. I'm so mad at you. Stay at your parents' house until you're ready to apologize to me.
Why should I apologize to you? I didn't do anything wrong at all. You should be the one apologizing to me.
Don't bother coming back home for a while, actually. I don't even want to see your face for a while. You can come back once you're ready to admit that you made a mistake. The first words out of your mouth better be, I am very sorry, I was wrong. Do you understand?
Hello, Mark? Is Mina not going to be coming home tonight? I was looking forward to seeing her.
I'm really sorry, Mom. I forgot to tell you about it. Mina isn't going to be coming home today.
I see. That's a little unfortunate. I had heard all the stories about her from you.
Yeah, I know, right? She's a terrible person to have as a wife. We just had one tiny argument, and this is what happens. I really don't know what to do about her.
What were you guys even arguing about? You did tell her that I was going to be moving in, right? There's no way you didn't tell her about it.
Wait, why do you know what we were arguing about?
I'm guessing she decided to go to her parents' house because she didn't want me moving in. I know that you guys haven't been getting along that well recently. I still expect you to have a discussion with her about me moving in. She should get a say in this too. You're an adult now. You can't just decide everything by yourself. That's way too selfish of you.
Actually, I didn't do anything wrong. I've had this discussion with her from a long time ago. She always gets angry and just storms off like this.
So that means that Mina never agreed with you about me moving in then?
Well, kind of.
This is a pretty big decision for all of us involved. I never would have moved in if Mina wasn't in agreement. I thought that you and Mina had already discussed all this and agreed on me moving in. You told me that she had agreed to it. Was that all a lie? I only agreed to move in for 3 days just to see how things would be like. Why are we in a situation like this?
I'm really sorry, Mom. I didn't think it would end up like this either. I still think that you need to listen to my side of the story, too.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be taking sides in this. You need to go and talk to Mina about this face to face. If you did something wrong, you need to apologize to her. I want you guys to solve this disagreement without my help.
I think it's impossible for me to solve this by myself. I want you to talk to her instead of me. I'm also very close to my limits with her. I'm really mad at her as well. She doesn't even do most of the housework. I end up having to do most of the housework by myself. I'm always very tired from work, but I still have to do the housework when I get back.
Is that really true? The house seems to be very clean and organized.
What are you trying to say?
Well, you never did any of the housework before you moved out of my house. Your place always seems to be very clean every time I visit. I had assumed that Mina was doing the housework every day. There's no way you could clean the house so thoroughly.
Well, you're wrong about that. The house is so clean thanks to me. I struggled doing the housework at the beginning, but I'm a quick learner. I've become really good at doing all the housework recently. The house is organized and clean because of me. It has nothing to do with Mina at all.
I'm still not sure if I really believe that. One of the reasons I decided to move in for a few days was to monitor the two of you. You guys really don't seem to get along, so I thought it would be a good idea to come and take a look. You need to go and make things right with her and ask her to come home.
Okay, fine. I'll try to do that then.
Where even are you right now? Do you need dinner today?
Yeah, I do. I can't wait to eat the food that you make.
Okay, I'll start to prepare some dinner then. Please let Mina know that I'm going to be borrowing her kitchen then.
Why would I do that? There's no need to get permission from her for something like that. You can just use the kitchen how you like.
You better not be serious about that. It is not okay for me to use the kitchen without her permission. Most people aren't going to like having their kitchen used without permission. I don't want to be rude to Mina at all. You need to ask her for permission right now if you want me to make you dinner.
Okay, fine. There's no need for you to be so angry about it. I'm sure she won't mind you using the kitchen at all. I guess I'll ask her just in case then.
Yes, please do that. Let me know what she says.
Mina! When in the world are you planning to come back home? I think it's been long enough now. You've had plenty of time to think about how wrong you were. Would you please just come back and apologize to me? I'm ready to forgive you. More importantly, my mom is getting worried about you. She won't stop asking me about you. Just hurry up and come back home. What are you doing? Pick up the phone!
Mark, I think I'm going to head back home soon. I'm worried about Paul as well. I don't want to leave him alone for too much longer. I've spent enough time with you for now, I think.
Wait, Mom. You can't go back yet. Mina's still angry with me. She won't even reply to my text messages. I have no idea how to fix this at all. Could you please help me out?
Do I really have to help you with this? You're not a child anymore. I really hoped that you could solve this by yourself. Do you want me to talk to Mina then? I guess I can warn her about her bad attitude and lifestyle as well then.
Her bad attitude? What do you mean by that?
Why are you acting so confused? You're the one that always tells me about how badly you get treated by her. You say that she doesn't do any of the housework and forces you to do it all. You also told me that she ignores you whenever you try to greet her. Didn't you also say that she gets really angry even at the smallest of things? I think I should warn her about all this. You feel uncomfortable when she does these things to you, right?
Wait, hold on a minute. Are you planning to talk to her about this directly?
I'm not going to force her to stop or get angry at her. I'm just going to have a discussion with her so that she understands how you feel about all this. She might try to change her attitude once she realizes how she's making you feel. I think this is the only choice you have. You said that she won't even reply to your text messages right now. I think I'm just going to have to tell her your feelings and opinions about her. Then you guys can take some time to think about each other.
Actually, it's all fine, Mom. There's no need for you to go that far. I think I can figure out how to fix this myself.
Why are you saying that all of a sudden? You were begging me for help until a few minutes ago. I thought that you needed me to fix the situation.
Actually, I thought about it again. There's no need for you to do that right now. To be completely honest, I think it would be best if you could just move in with us permanently. That would make me feel at ease. I wouldn't have anything to worry about if you do that.
What are you talking about? Why should I have to move in with you permanently? There's no way I would want to do that. I already have my own house to live in. I also can't leave my husband Paul all by himself. You really should have thought about it before saying something stupid like this.
Well, how about this then? We could move in with you and Dad.
I thought we had this discussion already. That's not going to be possible. Me and Paul already told you that you needed to become more independent. You can't keep on relying on us forever. You are not allowed to move back into our house.
Why do you have to say it like that? I was only making a suggestion.
Why do you even want to live with us again so badly? You have a wife and your own place to live. I thought that you had managed to become independent. That's what it sounded like by what you were telling me. Hold on a second. Is there any chance that everything you've been telling me has been a lie?
Of course not. I would never lie to you.
I don't really trust those words coming from you. Would it be okay if I asked Mina about why she hasn't decided to come home from her parents' house? I find it strange that she still hasn't decided to come back. I'm also not sure if I can trust you completely. I have this feeling that you've been lying to me this entire time.
Please don't do that. You definitely don't want to be talking to her right now. She's really scary when she's in a bad mood like this. I wouldn't want you to have to deal with her terrible attitude. Please, believe me and don't contact her. You can leave this all to me.
I knew it.
It's not like I want to depend on you this much. I really want to be more independent too. It's just that I really have no idea what to do when Mina gets angry like this. I really had no choice but to ask you for help. I hope that you can understand why I decided to ask you for help.
If everything you're telling me is true, then I can understand why you're asking me for help.
Please believe what I'm telling you. I'm your son after all. I really don't want you to go home yet. Could you please stay here for one more night at least?
Okay, fine. I guess I can stay here for one more night. I am definitely going to go home tomorrow, though. I have to get back to my home soon.
Thank you so much. I'm really grateful that you can stay here for one more day. It's really helpful when you can do all the housework. I really don't want to have to do anything once I get back from a long day at work. I can finally have some free time to myself after work if you're around.
I'm glad that you find me helpful. I'll make sure the housework is done while you're at work. Just promise me that you're going to talk things out with Mina, okay? I really want the two of you to get along. I also need you to become more independent. I can't be looking after you so much. You're an adult now.
Yes, I understand that. I promise I'll try to fix everything as soon as possible. Thank you so much for coming over, though. I really appreciate it. Mina! I'm starting to get really angry now. You're making my mom get really worried. When the hell do you plan on coming back home? I am not going to wait around much longer. You're meant to be my housewife. How long do you plan on being out of the house? Who do you think you are? I am not going to forgive you for this. Are you seriously ignoring me again? I can't believe this. You are just unbelievable. You do not have the right to ignore me like this. I am going to force you to do all the housework as soon as you get back home. You better come home soon, you absolute idiot!
I'm not planning to come home to you, piece of trash.
Wait, what did you just say? Did you seriously just call me that?
Yes, I did call you that. That's what you are, after all. It's been a while since we last talked. I was planning on ignoring you, but I couldn't just stay quiet while you kept on insulting me. I also have some free time now that we finished discussing everything.
I am not going to forgive you for saying that to me. Did you forget who I am? Who the hell do you think you even are? You kept on ignoring me and now this?
Did you just ask who I think I am? I'm your precious wife. You need to respect me more.
Why would I do that? Stop messing around and start listening to me again.
I'm not messing around at all. I am completely serious about everything that I said.
You really are so annoying. This is how you're going to act after finally replying to me? So when are you planning to come back home then?
I have no idea. I actually have no intention of coming back right now.
What? Are you serious?
I'm not really in the mood to go back and live with you at all. I'm tired of living with a pathetic guy like you.
Now you're looking down on me. What is wrong with you?
Actually, you're the one that's been looking down on me ever since the day we got married. I've had to endure being treated like this for such a long time now. You always force me to apologize when you're the one that made the mistake. I really don't want to have anything to do with a guy like that.
I never did that. I'm reliable and I am always correct. I was telling you to apologize this time because you made a mistake and you were being disrespectful. I was doing it for your sake.
It's been around a year since we got married.
Why are you changing the subject all of a sudden? I don't want to be talking about the past right now. You need to listen to what I was saying.
You suddenly changed your attitude as soon as we got married. I thought that you were actually a pretty decent guy before we got married. After we got married, all you do is ask your mom for help as soon as something doesn't go your way. You're just like an overgrown baby. It's actually so pathetic to watch. I never would have gotten married to you if I knew about this.
How could you say that to me? That's very insulting. I do love my mom, but I am also a very independent man. Everything that you just said to me is wrong. Would you just hurry up and come back home? I want you to apologize to me for all this as soon as you get back.
Actually, I need to talk to you about this as well. I've been told that there's no need for me to apologize to you.
Who told you that? Your parents? Of course they're going to say that. They're your parents after all. I bet that you've been telling them lies about me so that they would feel bad for you. I can't believe you're causing your parents so much trouble. I bet they're getting really worried because of all the lies you told them.
Actually, you're wrong. It wasn't my parents that told me that I don't need to apologize to you. I was told this by your parents.
Wait, what? My parents?
Your mom was suspicious about everything that you had told her. That's why she decided to get in contact with my mom about it.
No way. My mom contacted your mom about everything that I said? That can't be good. You're not serious about that, are you?
Of course I'm serious. Why would I lie about this? Your mom wanted to hear my side of the story before making a decision. She figured out that you were lying to her the entire time. I'm actually with your mom right now. She's sitting next to me in the living room reading all the text messages you've been sending me.
Wait, what? My mom is with you?
Yeah, she's here with me. I can send you a photo if you don't believe me. She came all the way to my parents' house to apologize to me. She realized that everything you were telling her was a lie and felt really bad about it. You have such a wonderful mom. I have no idea how you grew up to be the kind of person you are.
I can't believe that this is really happening. There's really no need for my mom to apologize to you. I literally did nothing wrong. Everything that I was telling her was the truth.
Are you sure that you were telling the truth? I don't remember you doing any of the housework at all. Have you cleaned the house even a single time? I don't think so.
So, you heard about that then?
You also lied about how I always went back home to my parents' house, didn't you? This is the first time I've been back home in 6 months. You go back home to your parents' house once every 2 weeks.
So, you heard about that as well then? It was just a small mistake, you know?
I'm glad that your mom and dad are decent people, though. They knew that what you were saying was suspicious and decided to check if it was really true. They're both independent and resourceful. These are both traits that you don't have at all. Both of them apologized to me profusely for everything that you had done to me. Your mom even drove all the way here to apologize. I can't believe that you made your parents apologize in your place. You're such an embarrassing child.
Is that all really true? I might have really messed up this time.
Your mom is very disappointed in you. She keeps on apologizing for the terrible person that you've become. We actually had a long conversation on what to do about you. We discussed all the lies and insults that you sent to both me and your mom. Am I correct in thinking that you want to live with your mom no matter what?
Of course I want to live with my mom. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I am her son, so I have every right to be worried about her. I'm also her eldest son, so I want to take care of her.
Unfortunately for you, your parents are both against you moving in with them. I also think it's wrong for you to tell lies about me so that you could gain sympathy from your parents. You made me sound like such an evil woman just so you could live with your mom again. You really are so pathetic and disgusting.
You really need to shut up. Don't insult me like that. You're my wife. It's your job to help me achieve what I want. I needed you to seem like an evil wife so that I could gain some sympathy. Why couldn't you just play along? I wasn't asking you to do anything difficult. You're such a useless woman.
Now you're not even trying to hide anything. Are you not forgetting something important? Your mom is sitting right next to me reading every single message that you send me.
Wait, Mom. It's not like this at all. I can explain what's really happening to you.
She's not even saying anything now. All she is doing is sighing. I think she's really regretting the adult that you've managed to become.
You guys can't judge me over these text messages. It's not fair at all. You tricked me into this situation to make me look bad. I am not going to forgive you for this. I'm such a wonderful child to have. I love my mom so much.
Yeah, I get that now. There's no need for you to repeat the same thing over and over. I don't know if she feels the same way about you, though. She seems to be very, very angry now. She just told me that she no longer sees you as her son. Is that okay with you?
No way. You're lying to me. My mom would never say such a thing.
She also just said that she never wants to see your face or hear your voice ever again. You probably don't know this, but your mom never got along with her mother-in-law. They argued every day, and eventually your mom had enough and decided to move out.
I had absolutely no idea about that. This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
I heard that your grandmother started treating your mom really terribly ever since you were born. That's why your mom decided that she would never repeat the same mistake again. She promised to herself that she would not live together with you or any of her other children. She still cares about her children and children-in-law. It's just that she wants to give them all some freedom so that they can be independent. I think it's a great way to think as a mom. She was really worried about me and took care of me, even though we only meet every so often.
Of course she's going to take care of you. She's the nicest mom in the world. I'm really proud to have her as my mom.
So that's the only part you're going to pick up on? Are you just going to ignore everything else that I just said to you? You really need to start accepting reality soon.
Wait, what?
Your mom that you're so proud of is currently very disappointed in you. She doesn't even want to see you as her son anymore.
Is that really true? I don't understand why this is happening to me.
The way you've been treating me ever since we got married is just not acceptable. Your mom is saying that the way you've been treating me is the same way your grandmother treated her. She looks really upset right now, and it's all because of you.
I don't want her to cry. Could you please tell her to cheer up? She's my precious mom. I really don't think I did anything wrong. I did what I had to do as a husband.
Then you must have a terrible understanding of what it takes to be a good husband. Everything you've been doing is the complete opposite of what a decent man would be doing. Now your mom is saying that the way she raised you was terrible. I can't believe you're making your own mom say those words.
I really didn't want to hear those words. I have no idea what to do now.
Well, you're going to have to figure out what to do without me. I'm no longer going to be your wife. I want to get a divorce from you. I've decided that I no longer want to see or talk to you ever again. I deserve better than you.
Wait, you can't just leave me like that.
I am not going to wait. I've already made this decision, and it's final. I'm going to send you the divorce papers. Make sure you fill in your section and get it handed in.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get a divorce from you. I just realized something. It's something really important.
What did you finally realize? Did you finally realize that everything you were doing was leading to your mom getting more and more disappointed in you?
Yes, that's what I realized. I had no idea I was letting my mom down like this.
So you're more shocked about letting your mom down then? That means you don't really care if I get a divorce with you, right? You only seem to care about your mom after all. I guess I'm not that important to you at all. You haven't even apologized to me a single time. You really are a terrible human being, aren't you? I'm definitely not going to stay married to you. It's over for us.
I totally forgot to apologize to you. I'm so sorry for my terrible attitude and the way I treated you for the past year. Please, would you forgive me? I want another chance with you.
Did you really think I would forgive you? I am not accepting your apology. You really are pathetic if you thought I would forgive you with just a few text messages. You don't even need to bother saying sorry to me anymore. I really don't care either way now. You're not going to be part of my life. Thank you for the past year. I learned a lot of very important life lessons. I'll be sure to use this experience so that I don't make the same mistakes in the future. Make sure you get the divorce papers completed as soon as possible, okay?
Wait, Mina. Please, don't just abandon me like this. I was wrong all this time. I'll admit it. I don't want to end things with you yet. Let's sit down and talk about this, face to face. I'm not going to sign the divorce papers even when they arrive.
Oh, you better sign them as soon as you get them. Otherwise, I'm hiring a lawyer and taking it to court. This divorce is going to happen whether you like it or not. Don't bother making things difficult for the both of us. Things will be so much easier if you just sign the divorce papers and hand them in.
Okay, fine. I'll sign the divorce papers once I get them. Could we at least stay friends even after we get divorced? I still want to be able to see and talk to you.
You've got to be joking. Why would I do that? I'm getting a divorce from you because I don't want to see or talk to you anymore. I'm going to block your contact details once our divorce is complete. Don't ever bother trying to contact me in the future. Goodbye forever. I filled in and signed my half of the divorce papers. I handed the divorce papers to Mark's mom so that she could hand him the papers and make sure that he fills it in properly. She contacted me a few days later telling me that he had handed in our divorce papers. I also received a small amount of compensation money from Mark that day for all the damage he had caused to my life. Mark also reported his divorce to his company the very next day. He was an idiot, so he told the entire story behind his divorce to some of his coworkers. The coworkers that heard the story were disgusted by what he had done. Rumors spread around the office very quickly. His nickname quickly became Mom's Pet, and everyone started to avoid him at his company. Mark had finally started to realize that what he had done was not normal at all. He started to hate going to work every day as everyone around him ignored him or insulted him. A couple of weeks after the rumors started, he decided to quit his company and became unemployed. I heard that he had found another job at a different company but was struggling to fit in there as well. His life seems to be completely falling apart. I don't feel sorry for him at all, though. He is an absolute idiot and deserves all this happening to him. Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.
Hey, Chloe. Do you have some time right now? It's pretty urgent. I have something that I need to talk to you about.
Yes, I do have some time right now. What did you need to talk to me about?
It's been 3 years since we got married, right?
Yeah, something like that. Time goes by really fast. Does this have something to do with what you're about to tell me?
Yeah, kind of. Just listen to what I have to say to you. Keith is already going to turn 1 year old as well, right?
Yeah, he is. I can't believe how fast he's growing up. I'm so happy I'm his mommy. He's so sweet.
Yeah, I think he's very sweet too. Unfortunately, there's something that I have to tell you. I'm sorry that it's a little out of nowhere. You're probably not going to like hearing this.
What is it? Do you want to try to have a second child or something? I wouldn't be against that at all. I know raising a child is very hard work, but it's also really rewarding.
Actually, it's not like that at all. I don't want to have a second child with you.
Then what is it about? What could be so important?
I guess I'll just tell you. There's no point delaying the inevitable. I want to get a divorce.
Wait, what did you just say? A divorce? Are you serious? This is completely out of nowhere. Did I do something wrong?
You didn't really do anything wrong. It's another reason, and I don't really want to get into the details. I'm begging you. I just want to get a divorce.
Wait, hold on a minute. I don't understand what you're saying at all. Why are you asking for a divorce from me all of a sudden? I'm not going to get a divorce without you even telling me the reason first.
I guess I should explain it to you then. There's someone else that I really like. I met her at my workplace. I think I'm in love.
Oh my god. That's the reason? Are you for real? Did you forget that we're married?
I didn't forget. I just don't feel the same way about you as I did in the past. My new girlfriend told me that she wants to be exclusive with me. We both love each other very much.
I can't believe this. Does that mean you've been cheating on me? It sounds like this has been going on for a while.
Yeah, I've been seeing her for a pretty long time now. Our bond is very strong. I'm really sorry about all this. I didn't mean to hurt you at all.
I can't believe you're saying that after cheating on me. If you feel sorry about it, you never should have cheated on me in the first place. We've been married for 3 years. We started a family together. I'm so shocked. I don't know what to do. All the happy memories that I had with you just turned into nightmares. I'm not sure I can forgive you for this.
I'm not asking for forgiveness from you. Were you not listening? I want to get a divorce from you. That's all I'm asking for.
That's your attitude after cheating on me? You're so arrogant. I can't believe that you could do this to me. I just gave birth to Keith a year ago. He's our child. We just started our own family together. I really thought that there would be a happy future for the three of us. Now you're just going to leave us? This is just out of nowhere. He's going to have to grow up without a dad now. Did you not think about how me and Keith would feel at all?
Stop being so emotional. I can't change what's already happened. I'm in love with another woman. I can't keep lying to my feelings. I will pay you money for child support and all his future tuition fees. Tell me the amount and I'll give it to you all at once. It's not like I'm just going to leave you guys empty-handed. All I want is the divorce. That's all I'm asking for.
You can't just get away with this. I'm really shocked and still haven't managed to process any of this. I really need some time to think about all this.
Well, don't take too much time thinking about it. I want the divorce as soon as possible. I already filled out my half of the divorce papers. I left it out on the dining table. I'm going to need you to fill out the rest and sign it so that we can get divorced.
On the dining table? I found it. You already filled it in and signed it. So, you're serious about this?
Yes, I'm very serious. I'm really sorry and hope that you can understand.
Let me check with you one last time. This isn't some sort of prank or something?
No, it's not. I really want to end things with you.
I can't believe this is happening. You cheated on me just after we had our first child? Now you're asking for a divorce. I really hate you. How could you do this to me?
I'll send you all the money as soon as the divorce is official. I know that raising Keith by yourself is going to be very costly. I'll pay child support. Don't worry.
How much are you going to give me?
I'm planning to give you $60,000.
Could you explain why you decided on that amount?
$45,000 for child support and his future tuition fees. The $15,000 is alimony, I guess. I do feel bad for cheating on you all that time. My girlfriend is paying half of the $15,000, by the way. We did cause damage to your life, after all.
I can't believe you have all these numbers prepared already. You must have done your research from a while ago.
I also want to support you and Keith. That's why I'm giving you a total of $60,000.
The thing is, I don't think that's nearly enough. You realize there's still 18 more years till Keith finishes high school. Then there's college.
$60,000 is the most I can pay you in one go. If you want more, I'm going to have to split the payment up into multiple times. It will be a lot of paperwork and we'd have to stay in contact.
Okay, fine. Just give me the $60,000. I don't want to have to deal with you any longer. It seems like you have no intention of changing your mind at all. I also have no intention of keeping in contact with a horrific guy like you. I'll receive the money and cut all ties with you right away.
Thank you so much.
Don't bother thanking me. I'm not in the kind of mood to be thanked by you. I'll be fine, though. I'm working a part-time job right now, so I have some income. They also offered me a full-time position, so I might have to take it.
Really? That's great to hear.
I'm going to raise Keith by myself. I should be okay financially. I am not going to let you ever meet him, by the way. I don't want him to be learning anything from a cheating piece of trash like you.
Yeah, that's fine with me as long as you're going to get a divorce from me.
So you really don't care about me or Keith, do you? You're not even going to argue about it.
Say whatever you want. I really don't care. I've met the love of my life. I'm going to be so much happier with her.
Do you not remember what we promised each other at our wedding? We promised that we would love each other till the day we die. I can't believe you've betrayed me like this.
We all make mistakes sometimes. We're humans, not robots.
Yeah, whatever. Stop making up pathetic excuses like that. I've had enough. I don't even want to be talking to you anymore.
I'm glad we managed to talk things out. Let me know once you've handed in the divorce papers. I want you to get it all done by today or tomorrow, if possible.
You should be grateful that I have a day off from work today. I'm going to go and hand in the divorce papers right now.
Yeah, please do that. Contact me when it's all done then.
Yes, I will. I'll let you know once it's all done.
Why are you not answering my call? What are you even doing right now?
What do you want from me now? I already handed in the divorce papers like you told me to.
Why did you have to send the divorce verification letter to my workplace?
I have no idea where you live now. I only know the address for your workplace.
Are you dumb? You shouldn't be sending private information like this to my workplace.
You should have told me the address that you live at first then.
I can't do that. It just wouldn't be right for you to know her address.
So you're living with your new girlfriend then?
Yes, I am. So what?
I also sent a copy of the divorce verification to your parents' house. I thought that would be where you were living.
Wait, what? My parents don't know about the divorce yet.
They're probably going to be very mad when they find out about this. They're both really nice people that have some morals. I wonder what they're going to think of you cheating on me.
I'm not going to forgive you for this. My parents are going to be so mad at me. Why would you do such a thing?
I didn't do anything wrong. You should have told me where you lived if you didn't want this to happen. I hope that your parents get really mad. You completely deserve it after what you did.
I wanted to tell my parents about this myself. I was going to tell them once things had calmed down a little. I think that they would have been more forgiving if I was the one that told them about it. Now I can't do that because of what you did.
Well, good luck explaining it to them. This is all your fault, by the way. I've done nothing wrong. You should have started a relationship with your new girlfriend after you got a divorce from me. You got the order mixed up. Cheating is never acceptable.
Well, I had to cheat because...
See? You have nothing to say back to that. You know that what you did was wrong. I hope that you pay for what you did.
You're just so annoying. You always think that you're right. I had no idea that you were such a terrible person. Why do you have to make my life difficult?
Should you really be saying that to me? You're the one that ruined my life. Do you not realize what you did to me? You cheated on me. It's something that can't be forgiven. Everyone around you deserves to know what you did. You should be ashamed of your actions.
Damn it! Now everyone's going to be judging me. What I did wasn't even that bad.
Oh my god, I can't stand talking to you anymore. I really don't care about anything now. Would you hurry up and just pay me the money you promised? I got divorced from you just as you requested. Now you better pay me like you said you would. Let's just get to the end of this so I can start moving on.
I will pay you, don't worry. I'm going to send you the money and be done with you. I never want to see or talk to you ever again.
I'm glad that you hadn't forgotten about it. I'll be waiting for the money to appear in my bank account then. How about we never contact each other ever again now? I really hate you for what you've done to me. I regret getting married to you in the first place now.
Hey, Chloe. It's been a while. How have you been? I hope that you've been well.
What? I'm sorry, but who is this?
You're joking, right? I know that you remember who I am. It's me.
I'm sorry, but I really have no idea who this is. Would you be able to tell me your name?
You seriously don't know who I am? It's me! There's no way you can forget who I am.
Is this some kind of scam? I'm getting a little scared. Hurry up and tell me your name or I'm blocking your number.
Stop making jokes like that.
I'm not making any jokes. I seriously have no idea who you are.
I can't believe it. How could you not remember me? It's Tom. Now you remember me, right?
Tom? That name doesn't ring a bell at all. I don't think I know anybody called Tom. Are you sure that you don't have the wrong number?
I'm pretty sure that I have the right number. This is Chloe's number, right?
Yes, it is. I still have no idea who you are.
You've got to be kidding me. Stop acting like you don't know who I am.
I told you I'm not acting or joking.
You should be grateful that I decided to contact you after all these years.
What do you mean by that? You're really starting to scare me now.
Why would I be scaring you? I know that you've been waiting for me all these years. You still thought of me every single day, right?
What are you talking about?
I'm really sorry for making you wait for such a long time. I've realized that you were the one. Let's get back together again.
You're not making any sense to me. I have no idea who you are.
Oh my god! Did you lose your memory or something? It's Tom. I'm your ex-husband. We got divorced 15 years ago.
What are you talking about?
I'm the father of your child. Don't you remember? Keith is our child.
The father of my child? Oh, now I remember.
I'm really upset that you had completely forgotten about me.
So, why did you contact me after all this time? What do you want from me?
Are you not listening? I said that we should get back together. I want to get married to you again.
What did you just say? Why should I have to get back together with you?
Why are you being like this? I know that you were waiting for me all this time. You still have feelings for me, right?
Not at all. I had completely forgotten about you.
It's okay. You don't need to lie about it. I know that you couldn't forget me for a single day. You really missed me, right?
Not at all. I haven't thought of you a single time in the past 15 years.
You don't need to lie like that just because you're embarrassed. I think it's kind of cute that you're embarrassed to admit the truth, though.
What did you just say? Did you just call me cute? You're so gross. Also, I told you that I'm not lying. I had completely forgotten who you were till a few moments ago.
I'm going to head to your house so that we can talk things out then.
You're not serious, are you? I am not meeting you.
There's no need to be shy. I know that you want to hug me. You can look forward to seeing me again.
I just told you that I'm not going to be meeting you. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Hey, don't ignore me. Listen to what I just said. Tom, what were you thinking? Why did you send a love letter for me to my parents' house? Are you insane? What you're doing is so gross. My parents were shocked too.
Did you read the letter that I wrote you? I spent a lot of time writing it. I hope that I got my message across to you. There was a lot of things I wanted to tell you.
Would you listen to what I'm telling you? Please stop trying to do whatever you have in mind.
Do you finally realize just how much I love you?
Not at all! I finally realized just how creepy you are, though.
What did you think about the letter? It took me a pretty long time to write it all out.
Both my parents were absolutely disgusted by what you wrote to me.
I don't care about what your parents think. I want to know what you thought about it.
You want to know my opinion? I was absolutely disgusted after I read it. I thought I was going to throw up. Also, your handwriting is absolutely terrible. I could barely read what you had written down.
The handwriting doesn't matter at all. What matters is the time and love I put into writing that letter for you.
Your handwriting is just like a small child's handwriting. Although I wish it was so bad that I couldn't make out what you wrote in the first place. I completely regret reading the letter in the first place. I should have just thrown it straight into the trash.
That would be a mean thing to do. I don't know why you're trying to act like you hate me. I know that deep down you're happy that I came back for you.
Why do you even think that? There must be something seriously wrong with your brain.
What did you just say? That's pretty offensive to me. You're going to hurt my feelings at this rate.
Well, I don't care about that at all. Why did you even send it to my parents' house in the first place?
Well, I wasn't sure exactly where you're living these days. I thought that sending it to your parents' house would be the best method.
Oh my god. I really can't believe that you're doing this. This is worse than a horror movie.
I'm really sorry for making you wait for me for all these years.
Making me wait? What are you talking about?
I'm really sorry that I hurt you when I decided to get a divorce from you. I realized that was a mistake. The younger version of me was so foolish ever letting you go.
You're really starting to scare me now.
Where are you living right now?
I am definitely not going to be telling you that.
I had to send the letter to your parents' house because I don't know where you live right now.
I cut ties with you 15 years ago. I am not going to tell you my new address.
Why are you being like this? I'm the father of our daughter.
Did you just say daughter?
Yes, that's what I just said. She was almost 1 year old when we got the divorce. She must be all grown up by now.
What are you talking about?
I really miss her as well. I wonder if she's going to be happy to see me again. I hope that she remembers me.
You can't be serious.
Does she ever talk about me at all? I bet that you've been telling her what a wonderful father I am.
I have no idea what you're talking about at all.
How is she doing, by the way? She must be going to high school right now.
I really don't know who you're talking about. I only have a son. I don't have a daughter.
Wait, what? We had a baby together.
I can't believe that you've forgotten the gender of your own child.
Wait, what? Was our baby a boy?
You really are a terrible father. You don't even remember that he's a boy. I'm guessing that you don't even remember his name then.
Well, kind of.
If you remember his name, tell me what it is right now.
I think I remember now. Was it Vincent?
Not even close. You don't even have the first letter of his name correct.
I was just joking. I know that his name isn't Vincent.
How about you stop joking around? Tell me what his name is if you really remember. I'll continue listening to what you have to say if you can get his name correct.
I remember for sure this time. It's Andrew.
That's it. I guess I'm just going to block your number completely.
Wait, don't do that. I'm really sorry. Would you please tell me his name?
His name is Keith.
Of course it's Keith. I remember now. He must be like 17 or 18 years old now, right? Does he have a girlfriend?
You don't even remember his age or birthday, do you? He was 1 year old when we got divorced. Keith just turned 16 years old this year.
Oh, really? I thought he was a little older than that.
You really don't remember anything about him. I feel so sorry that he has to have a person like you as his father. You don't have any right to say that you're his father.
It can't be helped. I was away from you guys for such a long time after all. I just forgot some details.
I still think it's unacceptable to forget the gender and name of your own child.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
I don't even want an apology from you. Your words mean absolutely nothing to me.
Enough about this now. Let's talk about something else. It's been 15 years since we last met.
Yes, it has been 15 years. So what?
15 years is a long time, but it went by pretty fast for me.
Yeah, it did go by pretty fast.
When I got a divorce from you, all my friends kept on asking me why I decided to leave you.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
My parents were also very mad at me for what I did to you.
Yeah, I can understand why they would be mad. They were very nice people that I got along with very well.
Recently, I can understand the reason why my friends and parents were surprised when I got the divorce. I finally realized that you're the perfect woman for me. You come up in my dreams pretty often recently. I remember all of the places that we went on dates very vividly. I really miss being with you.
On the other hand, I had completely forgotten about you until a couple of minutes ago.
I thought about it a lot and decided that I had to contact you or I would regret it. Let's get back together. I promise that I'll be a better partner to you this time around. Please tell me if there's anything about me that you want me to fix.
What the hell do you think you're saying?
I also think my parents would be really happy if I got back together with you. They always bring you up in our conversations. I think that they miss you too.
I see.
I finally realized that you're the person I was destined to be with. I can't imagine being with anybody else but you.
I see.
So I'm begging you, please accept my offer. I want to get back together with you.
There is no way I'm getting back together with you.
Why not?
What happened to that woman you left me for? I thought you were saying that you loved her very much or something.
I was completely tricked by her. She was actually a really evil woman. She was a witch.
How dramatic.
I was taken into a dark world by her for an entire 15 years.
Well, that's a very long time to be taken into the dark world. What are you even talking about? I think you watch too many fantasy movies.
I was tricked by that evil woman this entire time. Every single day that I spent with her was like hell. I thought of you guys every single day. I really wanted to escape and come to see you guys every single day.
Are you really sure about that? You didn't even remember your own child's age, gender, and name.
That's because I was really traumatized. I couldn't think straight.
I see.
So do you finally understand what I'm saying?
Nope, not at all.
Why don't you understand?
All the words that you're using are so childish. It's like reading a terribly written fantasy novel.
How could you say that to me? I'm going to be your husband again in the near future.
No, you're not.
Even my fortune teller told me that I would get back together with you.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe in stuff like that. All they do is just tell you what you want to hear. I think that they're only after your money.
That's not true. My fortune teller is amazing. She is correct about everything.
Okay, whatever. You can believe whatever you want. What did you mean by the dark world that the evil witch took you into for 15 years?
That evil woman wouldn't find a job or do any of the housework at all. All she does is spend my hard-earned money.
She doesn't sound like a very pleasant person at all.
I told you, she's so evil. One day, when I was tired from a long day of work, I came across a fortune teller on the side of the street.
I see. Do I really have to keep listening to this?
Would you just be quiet and listen? I'm in the middle of telling a story.
Okay, fine. Keep on going then.
When I talked to the fortune teller, she managed to predict my life situation completely. She knew that I had gotten divorced and then gotten married to a terrible woman. She also knew that I was having a hard time at my workplace. I wasn't getting along very well with my coworkers. She also knew that my parents had pretty much cut me out of their lives.
So your parents decided to cut ties with you?
Yeah, they wouldn't forgive me for what I did to you. They ended up cutting ties with me completely.
I'm actually a little happy to hear that. I still liked your parents, even though I hated you.
Anyway, that's why I decided to believe in this fortune teller. She knew absolutely everything about me, even though I had never met her before. That's why I decided to ask her for advice. She told me that I should mend my relationship with you.
So that's why you decided to get in touch with me after all these years.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get back together now.
I'm telling you that I'm definitely not getting back together with you.
My fortune teller told me that my bad luck will continue if I don't get back together with you. I paid her a lot of money, so what she said must be true.
I don't care about you or what your fortune teller is saying. It has nothing to do with me now. Also, I would stop believing in what that fortune teller is saying, especially if she's taking money from you. She probably tricked you into believing her.
What do you mean by that? I paid her lots of money because she gave me valuable information. How would she have managed to trick me? I'm intelligent.
They're just very good at talking and picking up clues from the conversation. All fortune tellers follow the same method. She probably said some things that would be relevant to almost anyone and got you into talking about yourself. Almost everyone's had a romantic failure or some things that they're not happy with at work. Fortune tellers are just good at making you believe in them. In reality, they're just saying very generic and shallow things to you. I bet you that she started off the conversation by asking you if something bad happened to you recently.
What you said can't be true. I believe in my fortune teller. She's not like the other fortune tellers. My only hope that I have in my life is the advice that she gives me every time I see her. She's also very expensive. That must be because she's amazing.
So what did she do then? Did she predict your entire life situation without even asking you a single question? Then that's probably a scam. She must have stalked you and researched all about you before engaging in a conversation with you.
Yeah, she knew almost everything about me.
You used to post everything about you on your social media. That's probably why she knew so much about you. Your social media is very easy to find once she finds out your name.
I hope that's not true. Maybe I should have made my social media account private.
If she had superpowers and can read the future, then why did she tell you to try to get back together with me? It's obviously not working because I just rejected you. She's just scamming you for your money. I'd stop seeing her anymore. You're just going to be losing more and more money at this rate.
Well, I guess so. I basically don't have any money left in my bank account now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're being scammed.
That can't be true, can it? I really hope what you just said to me isn't true.
I am afraid it is. You really need to look at the reality.
I'm going to go and check with her right now.
Wait, what?
I'm going to go and ask her directly if she's scamming me.
Are you stupid? She's not going to admit anything to you.
I don't care. I'm going to go and ask her because I want to know what's happening.
You really are an idiot. Go and do whatever you want. It has nothing to do with me, so don't get me involved any further.
I'll come and meet you once I get the truth from my fortune teller. Wait for me, okay?
I am not going to be waiting for you.
You were right. It was all a scam. She was tricking me this entire time.
See, I told you. You should have trusted what I was saying to you. How did you end up finding out? What did you ask her?
She couldn't tell me the name of the dog that I owned when I was much younger. That's how I found out that she was a liar.
That's a weird way to find out.
I'm so annoyed that I fell for a trick like this. I'm going to go and sue her. I spent so much money on her stupid advice.
How much did you spend?
I don't want to tell you that. I'm really going to go and sue her.
So you're going to try and sue a fortune teller? I wouldn't bother if I were you. You're not going to win.
I am definitely going to sue her.
You're not going to be able to do that. There's no point spending time and money on even trying.
How do you know that?
They're just very well prepared to not get sued. I think it would be very difficult for you to collect any evidence to prove that she did anything wrong. If I were you, I would just use it as an experience to learn from.
Okay, I finally decided for sure this time. You're the person that I'm meant to be with.
That has nothing to do with this conversation. How did you even come to a conclusion like that?
I really need you in my life. Would you please continue to support me and lead me in the right direction?
What are you saying all of a sudden?
You just taught me a very valuable lesson. You just saved me.
I didn't save you at all. There must have been a misunderstanding.
You wouldn't have warned me about that fortune teller if you didn't care for me. I know that you still love me deep down.
I don't get how your brain works at all. Why did you end up coming to a conclusion like that? I don't care about you or love you at all. I felt this way ever since you decided to get a divorce from me.
I'm begging you to forgive me. All humans make mistakes, you know. That's what being a human is all about.
You were saying something along those lines 15 years ago as well.
I've realized that I can't live without you in my life. That's just how important you are to me.
Last time we talked, you told me that our marriage was the mistake. You left me to be with your other girlfriend. That's why we got divorced, remember?
That was a mistake too. I think that we can make things work. Let's get back together again.
I told you that's not happening.
Why do you keep saying that? I really don't understand why.
Well, there's many reasons, but the most important reason is because I'm married to someone else now.
Wait, what?
My current husband is such a great man to be with. He treats and loves Keith as if he was his own child. He helps me out with the housework and supports me when I'm not feeling well. I'm very happy that I get to be with him every single day.
I had no idea about that. My fortune teller never told me anything like that.
I told you that she's just a liar. There's nobody in this world that can read the future or someone else's mind.
I'm shocked to hear that you're married to someone else. Is it really true?
Yes, of course it's true. Did you really think that I would still be single after 15 years? I don't want you to be contacting me anymore either.
This all has to be a lie. I don't believe you at all.
Even if I were still single, I still would not be getting back together with you. The likelihood of us getting back together is lower than the chance of winning the lottery.
What am I meant to do with my life then? I really have no idea what to do.
Well, how about you start by having a discussion with your current wife?
It's not possible to have a discussion with her. She doesn't let me say my opinion at all.
Then get a divorce from her.
I can't do that either. She keeps threatening to sue me as soon as I bring up getting a divorce.
Then just get divorced and pay her alimony. You probably won't have to pay anything if you haven't done anything wrong.
I can't risk that. I have zero money left in my bank account. She spent it all already.
She must really like shopping then.
One of the reasons I wanted to get back together with you was because I need some money. I thought that you could help me pay the fees if I got sued.
You really are the worst, aren't you?
I'm begging you to help me out.
No chance. Go and ask for help from someone else. You probably shouldn't have spent so much money on a fortune teller either. You're just as bad as your wife. I think you guys are perfect for each other from what I've heard.
Why are you being so mean to me? I just wanted a little help.
You're just going to have to hope that she doesn't sue you. You're going to need to hire a good lawyer. Although I doubt that you have the money to hire a lawyer.
Would you be able to at least lend me the money to hire a lawyer?
There is no way I'm going to be lending you any money. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore. I'm really happy with how my life is right now. I don't need you coming back into my life to ruin everything again. You already ruined my life once. I'm not giving you the opportunity to do it again. Please don't come talk to me or come and see me ever again. I'm not going to forgive you if you do that.
Don't abandon me like this. My life is in shambles.
Good. You deserve that. I'm going to block your number now. Goodbye forever. Tom never contacted me ever again after I blocked him. I decided to tell his parents about what happened just in case, though. They apologized to me and assured me that it would never happen again. They told me that they would keep a close eye on Tom and stop him if he ever tried to approach me ever again. I told my current husband about everything that had happened, and he assured me that everything would be okay. He told me that he would get his lawyer involved if Tom ever tried to approach me again. I also used this as an opportunity to talk to Keith about his real father. To my surprise, he didn't seem bothered about it at all. He told me that he loved the dad that he had right now, and that it didn't matter at all, even if they weren't related by blood. I was so happy to hear those words and almost started crying on the spot. I am definitely going to continue to treasure and care for the family that I have right now. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.